Matthew here, and we have a special program for you here today on JHE.
Hi, I'm Ethan Glynn, and this top news story is on Mao Ze-dong. We have a short documentary for you. Please listen and witness.
Mao Zedong. Who do you think of, or what do you think of, when you hear that name? Do you not know who that is? Then you don't know the man responsible for millions of deaths in the Chinese nation, and millions of deaths in our nation, our soldiers who lost their lives because of him. In this video, you will see the effects and the events of Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong was born on the 26th of December, 1893, into a peasant family in Shaoshan in Henan province, central China. He first trained to be a teacher. In 1921, he made the Communist Party of China. Shortly after World War II, civil war broke out, killing millions. The war turned into the favor of the communists. Before communism, there were many powerful warlords. The communists set out and humiliated these warlords and slave traders by rocking them to death and being beaten by their previous servants and peasants. Power was given to the peasants, and for a short time there was peace. That peace soon turned into poverty. Before World War II, China was our best ally. We had helped it during the war, and we had assisted it to prosper after. When China turned to communism, it did not only affect that nation, it affected us as well as Russia. If China had not turned into a communist country, Korea, the War of Korea, would have never happened. Vietnam would have never happened. The Cold War would most likely have been prevented. At the moment, North Korea would not be a major power with all its nuclear weapons. In the Korean War, before the Americans hit the Chinese border, the Chinese invaded thinking the Americans were going to invade their homeland. That decision made the border right back to the 38th parallel, which gave North Korea its land back. The effects of China's transition to communism are shown all around the world today. There are memorials everywhere of the Korean War, Vietnamese War, and those who died at the concentration camps in Korea. Those who opposed Mao Zedong were either executed or tortured. Mao Zedong's rule of reign ended in 1971, where he died at the age of 83. Do not let his propaganda smile deceive you. This man, this monster, killed over 78 million in his lifetime. Were these actions for the better of China or for his own personal needs and pleasure? Why would he kill so many just for the good of one nation? Was it worth it? Newsman 1, Matthew Hare. Newsman 2, Ethan Glenn. Cameraman, Scene 1, Jimmy Garcia. Camerawoman for Scene 2, Lakshmi Valdez. Spokesman for Scene 2, Hector N. Effects, iMovie. Producer, 5-6 Leap. Writer, Hector Natividad. Cameraman for Scene 3, Hector Natividad. In regards and remembrance of old China and all those who supported it in nationalism. After seeing this video, What do you think? You are now a witness. What can you do and what can others do in the real world for other people to know and other people to witness so that this may never happen again?